What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is James LaFleur with the Impossible channel. Welcome back. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Guys, we're going to be talking about The Simpsons once again, predicting the future. It seems that this is something that goes beyond my comprehension. People talk about time machine. People talk about controlled remote viewing or coordinate remote viewing. People talk about, well, I don't know. People talk about so many things. What the heck is going on, right? So before I go into this video, I just want to, well, show you guys at least 15 times that The Simpsons have predicted the future accurately. Nobel Prize winner, season 22, episode 1. The Simpsons Milhouse once predicted MIT professor Holmstrom would win a Nobel Prize. Today, he was right.
It's 4 a.m. You kids should have been in bed a half hour ago.
Huzzah! I had him in the pool.
Lucky.
How the heck, right? How the heck? Smartwatches. The Simpsons predicted in 1995. So this was also around, I don't know if you know this, but there's a video of Mike Tyson around in the 90s, the 1990s, in an unboxing match where this person is holding what's supposed to be a smartphone.
Go straight ahead, but with elusiveness, something you got away from.
Now this is really wild because, of course, this video has been debunked as fake or as misunderstood, which is very common, right? A lot of people say that this video of Mike Tyson isn't actually a smartphone, it's just something that appears to be a smartphone, but a lot of people still debate. You know, and a lot of people still believe that this might actually be someone with a time machine or some sorts.
Hello. How are you doing in England?
With access to a smartphone in the 1990s. This over here, Smartwatches, season 6, episode 19. Well, this episode really shows that this video, this Mike Tyson video, and many other things out there maybe that we don't know of, are real.
Now turn to the next problem. If you have 3 Pepsis and drink 1, how much more refreshed are you? You, the redhead in the Chicago school system?
Pepsi?
Partial.
But I don't know, folks. It gets creepy, you know. Really looks like as if they had a time machine. Lady Gaga's Super Bowl halftime show. In 2012, she performed for the town of Springfield hanging in midair. 5 years later, she did it autocorrect. Let me see if I can play a snippet of it.
Take a member on your Newton. Beat up Martin. Bah!
That is impressive. It really is a autocorrect function in the 1990s in a phone. It's as if they saw the future, folks. This is really, it starts getting creepier and creepier. So in 2008, The Simpsons showed Homer trying to vote for Barack Obama, but a faulty machine changed his vote. 4 years later, now this is really creepy, a voting machine in Pennsylvania had to be removed.
Vote for president, governor, and anything that will take money away from our parks and libraries.
Use machine number 3.
Ooh, one of those electronic voting dealies.
1 vote for McCain.
Number 10, the invention of tobacco plant. In 1999, Homer uses nuclear energy to create a hybrid of tomato and tobacco plants, the tobacco. Let's go to, well, this one has been on the news since it hit the news, you know. So, and a lot of people have talked about this already, so this is nothing new, but let me play a snippet of it.
D. Line.
D.
D. E. Line.
F, Bart. And believe me, you'll be seeing plenty of them.
Bart, would you like to read a book?
Well, you know, it's, like I said, it's creepy. Season 8, episode 1 is an episode called The Wizard of Evergreen Terrace.
Woohoo! I'm a college man! I won't need my high school diploma anymore! I am too smart! I am too smart! I am too smart! I am too smart! SMRT! I mean S-M-A-R-T.
Homer becomes an inventor and he is shown in front of this complicated blackboard. And according to Simon Sin, the author of The Simpsons and Their Mathematical Secrets, oh, there's a book, interesting. It was first predicted in 1964, but it wasn't until 2013 that scientists discovered proof of the Higgs boson in a $13 billion experiment. The invention of the shard, season 6, episode 19, Lisa's wedding episode from 1995 came with a lot of unexpected predictions. During Lisa's trip to London, we see a skyscraper behind Tower Bridge that looks eerily similar to the shard and that is even in the right location. So construction started in 2009, 14 years later. Horse meat scandals. Dr. Bart tweeted, an old episode of The Simpsons, they knew already what's going on in Tesco.
Back into the school. You cut back on everything. Salaries, supplies, the food. I don't care what you say, I can taste the newspaper.
And in 1994, an episode of 1994, Doris used assorted horse parts to make lunch for students. Number 4, Siegfried and Roy Tiger Attack, Season 5, Episode 9.
Wake up!
So this is very simple. This is an episode where they predicted Siegfried and Roy were going to be attacked by a tiger. This was in 1993, and in 2003 it happened for real. This just keeps happening. Letter from the Beatles, Season 2, Episode 18. In 1991, an episode of The Simpsons saw the Beatles' Ringo Starr diligently answering fan mail that had been written decades ago.
My favourite colour is blue, and my real first name is Richard. Thanks for the snapshot. You're a real cute bird. Love, Ringo.
In September 2013, 2 Beatle fans from Essex received a reply from Paul McCartney to a letter and recording that they sent to the band 50 years ago. The recording was sent to a London theatre the band was due to play at, but was found years later in a car boot sale by a historian. Number 2, the censorship of Michelangelo's David, Season 2, Episode 9. An episode from 1990 titled Itchy and Scratchy in March, well I know, I'm familiar with this one, showed Springfieldians protesting against Michelangelo's statue of David being exhibited in a local museum, calling the artwork obscene for its nudity. The satire of censorship came true in July 2016 when Russian campaigners voted on whether to clothe or a copy of the Renaissance statue that had been set up in a central. Number 1, Three-Eyed Fish, Season 2, Episode 6. I don't know if I'm reading this in the correct order anyway. In this episode from 1990, Bart catches a three-eyed fish named Blinky, and let's play it. Let's roll it.
Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3.
Alright, so in this episode from 1990, Bart catches a three-eyed fish and named Blinky, right? So this is more than a decade later. A three-eyed fish was discovered in a reservoir in Argentina, and strangely enough, the reservoir itself was fed by water from a nuclear power plant. So this is really bizarre, folks. It's like they know some things before they happen, and this is what caught my attention. All of a sudden, I realized that this might actually be linked to what happened right now because, anyways, you see here, right? I'm gonna play a snippet of this episode, Husbands and Knives, Part 5. You can find it on YouTube.
Listen, Homer, I gotta...
So that was quick, right? So this is a very small part that you can see here that there's a protest, and this is exactly what's happening in Paris right now. So this is the problem, the timing. So you have the forks and the knives, and then you have the fire, and the church. And you know the church because of the name of the church. It was shown a couple of seconds before. But it's a spring, you know, like it's not so obvious. Now, what draw my attention here, you say, is you're gonna say like, James, you're forcing it, you know, you're pushing it. They're not, you know, this is too symbolic. It's not, you know, happening here. It's not happening for me. Well, what drew my attention was the ending of the episode and how accurate this is with what's happening right now. So again, folks, you have the protest there, right? And you have, I think I forgot to mention how the sky looks really geo-engineered, you know. So this is an episode, season 19, episode 7. Okay, so if you fast forward, so you take a look at that. You know, this is really strange. It's like as if they knew what was gonna happen. You know, but anyways, you fast forward to the future here. You fast forward a bit here, and you got these 3 guys out of nowhere. This is really funny. Like, take a look.
Well, there's nothing like a happy ending.
Holy heavens! Is that a meteor heading for the Earth?
Maybe. But tonight, there's a benefit for underpaid comic book artists of the 40s and 50s.
To the cash bar.
Alright, so, you know, that's a meteor coming, and I was looking into this, and we do have a meteor shower called the Lyrid meteor shower, and it's back. And it starts on April 25th, if I'm not mistaken. The thing is, it seems as if this could be some sort of prediction, so I want you to leave a comment. What do you think? Did they once again predict what's going on? Are there any other predictions in this episode? Leave a comment. What do you think? Thank you very much for being here. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you again.
I know that you're afraid. You're afraid of us. You're afraid of change. I don't know the future. I didn't come here to tell you how this is going to end. I came here